Tiayamo bibi akwa buying from our platform way eswa ha Penax Plus. Nano over the weekend no na okopie mu e wo Ghana ye mrahye bedwafie dia na chese beka ne say it was chaotic, it was disastrous. Isan se niam e course wo honom no na entwa yi Ghana fo bibre na na akere wo madwene wo so mutim se na mpanimfo mu a mutimi ekọ parliament ko peja prono ne microphones ne ade de hwehwom ma Ghana timi bokasa idia na chese. Did we vote for a year peacemakers and I say we voted for a year violence movement? What you say? And then your man for actually who kasa na eno echire no na beto just say a year young kasa in Speaker of Parliament and I make check my shebejani ba no deni Alban so magnan backbane e dia ba beto montin so say a year mpanimfo and asem na shebejafo binuma wo mo ho ekobo sansem we mu no ade ayama wo mo suspension say wo mo enkofie say Parliament ehia wo mo ne denya de mo abepie mu ebie na yekopie mu wo ye ma shebejafie na tesa asem no say de aye ne edika e wo si e ka ho asem ene minority kire wo madwene no na majority so chere o madwene na on yi speaker so kasa na no na minority leader me chere yera Afenyo Markins wo no bra asem ni si no na o hobi pa enti wo kodru parliament no wo chem se we no mamufa sobo ne mbo anodom pre ene Jerry Ahmed debi mofa sobo ne fa mo NC fo no ene clerk no sanse wo no mama sa clerk o se de wo no mama sa nsem nyina akwakoba wo menyo mo a enkenye sa ensem we ene besi eno ena wono akasa ne member Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah chem se da bida enya de a woni Afenyo Markins be ya adwene wo nsem a wodi atodwa no sanse sa de we ya de bia so ma form na yen si form enya de bia we na ye we form so mo fa so bo ni mo we sa na asem ni gusu a ekoso enti 0ppong Nkrumah de okyirema ensem Afenyo Markins e ka no wone na enya adwene ne ene ne nya adwene tina wode nsem bia atodwa wo kire Speaker of Parliament so wonye emfanfa wona chesa amafo chimze se de Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah kasane de na opese Afenyo Markins ensem o kan no ene yembo entungu yenko na yenko tiensem a Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah de eto speaker nim ye ba yebedinko.
Mr. Speaker, thank you for the opportunity to comment on the statement that has been made by the minority leader. I was hoping that in the commentary, we will not go back into the finger pointing and the attempt to equalize. Indeed, this has happened in times past. Around 2017, when similar incidents took place, the administration even went further to pass the anti-vigilante bill into law as part of measures to contain it. So my hope is that the discussion we're having today will not seek to equalize and be pointing fingers here and there. Mr. Speaker, to deal with it, the first thing we have to do is to take responsibility. And we have to call a spade a spade. This escalation of violence post the 2024 elections is simply because the political class, the two leading political parties, have instigated it. And Mr. Speaker, I'll give evidence. On the night of the election, you had senior political actors on television asking supporters of their parties to go to collation centers under various disguises. Mr. Speaker, that is the kind of instigation that triggered what started then and is still going on. We must accept the responsibility as a first step if we want to deal with it. The second responsibility, Mr. Speaker, is that we have failed to be bold in condemning it. We whiff and whaff around the corners, depending on where we are. In fact, it is only the Savannah regional branch of the NDC that I have seen issue a clear statement of condemnation and ask the police to deal with the persons who are engaging in these incidents of violence. The condemnation should be strong and robust and across board, not whiffing and whaffing because they may be persons who are associated with our political parties. Mr. Speaker, the third thing is that there's a failure to deal with the people who are doing this. The number of incidents that have taken place, recorded on camera, aired on television, even in this particular instance, the persons who perpetrated this level of assault are all clear. You can see them. But we are yet to hear of anybody who is being put before the courts or who is being punished for this. And that is the reason for which it is going on. Mr. Speaker, in addition to the leaders' call that we send a resolution to the executive branch, my prayer will be that that resolution includes a request for a proper public inquiry into the conditions under which law and order broke down at quite a number of collation centers. The conditions under which we have seen we must be firm and clear with the security agencies that it is their job as well to provide security, whether at collation centers or at public institutions or to public officers who are going about their duty. So, Mr. Speaker, I support the leaders' call that we send a resolution to the executive branch. My prayer, if it's possible, is to include in that resolution that a proper public inquiry should take place into the conditions under which law and order broke down at many parts where that law and order was supposed to have been preserved, so that we nip it in the bud and don't have an incident in 2028 where people take the law into their own hands. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
That is a year Honorable Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah ebusiafo ebeka ne say former Minister of State and Housing no any ekuti ni e Parliament a wotwe mu say said the niema no ebi wo hono ma akwakoye no ene ka kana but empe dua e wo say e ka ho asem because Saturday we are ekoso no. This is not the first time BBC ekoso. It's a idea a tie ekoso pa e wo mrahye bedrefia e hu behia say ye beka ho asem nti ono de osusu say said the year Afenyo Markins blame game no say a way is this person is that person no no nya de a ebeboa nti yen pa asem ne po masibre yen hwe ni yenka esan se asem yese chinie ni eda ho a ye monchenten de bia ye be sori afa ne say ye be fa ne say sa na anu so akwakoye a whole lot of issue na esem we start say go viral no and ebi no mo che say Kamya say 0ppong Nkrumah say when you some kind of akukudro bi to stand against ono kasa the minority leader Afenyo Markins na senka ne papa mu a leader kasa anase ane leader kasa say no susu no na ba ne sen na wo a member of the minority party no anase minority group no in parliament utimi eba bontene beka ne se opeso che speaker no wanwe ne nsem ne huye sorry mu leader no wanwe ne nsem ne huye ansa na wo ba beka na and so a lot of people raise concerns about that and we have some school of people omunso hu ne say assistance na ne de ensem Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah kan that is the best thing to say and no na share maturity and no na say people are ready to serve Ghana when you about party asem and as a way about minority and majority asem so people ebi mu just say it's good say machebejafo nyina parliament you know if they are following the route and I say the footsteps of Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah and kebeboa ye pa rather than always siding with your leader even when the pointer or making no wronger and so right now ne dey ntimi nkyere maybe asem ne bekwa kodro on whose side is speaker going to take and as a wine dear and a speaker bitie na odi aye adwuma ebusia ye bekoso na ye di nsem we echi ye be ma mo updates ewo ho afenso no a wo sho betimi edo comment at comment section ni mu concerning your stand. Do you side with Afenyo Markins and as you side with Kojo 0ppong Nkrumah aha Penax Plus.